What's going on, everybody? GG80 back with another stream. We're at Silverrun Forest, and we are getting ready to plant some trees. I was trying to get into this last night, but we just kind of ran out of time. So we're looking to plant the trees, and then we still have the new wood area to cut down. Take some products over to, some trees to the old sawmill. Where we can get products to sell, take to the roller coaster. So that'll be good. So yeah, let's get after it. We'll get some tunes rolling. We can hang out, have a little chat. Also, so you know, on the screen over here, we're watching the second half of the Georgia Tech game. So it's closer than it needs to be. Georgia needs to just go ahead and put it to bed. So yeah, you may get some reaction out of that. Not playing any of the audio or anything, but yeah, this should be a blowout game for Georgia, and it's not working out that way. So yeah, we might have some reaction from that. I think we're up by a touchdown, and that's just not enough the way Georgia Tech's been playing this year. So we're in halftime, but hopefully the old boys be able to pull it out. We're in Bobby Dodd Stadium, which is the home stadium of Georgia Tech. I would much prefer the game to be in Athens, but can't always have it the way you want it. Why am I not seeing? I've got multiple things open that shouldn't be open, and that's fine. So, all right. Yeah, let's get in the tractor and get going. Over here. There's my audio. All right. So I think the first order of business is going to be to get the trees in the ground. They take 2 years to grow, so the faster we can get them planted, the faster we'll be able to harvest them. And there's a sapling planter that we're going to get. Got a lot of audio in my headset right now. Let's see if we can take care of that. Sorry, I kind of jumped in a little half-cocked today, but we'll get there. All right. So, yeah, I'm going to use the GPS guided steering. It's going to help put the trees in nice, straight, neat rows. I'm not sure what it's going to do for spacing between the rows of trees, though. So let's go get that bought. I need to pull this over so I can see it as well. All right, good to go. Perfect. Okay. We don't need the map, we need the store. Let's see. Go to the implements and the under forestry equipment, I think it may be. Yeah, there it is. 26,000, not ridiculous in terms of price. Buy the saplings in pallets of 20, and this will load one pallet and plant. It'll load one pallet at a time to plant. So it's a little bit of back and forth, but nothing horrible. We'll be able to buy that. Yep. And then the trees, as I recall, are not insanely expensive. They're in pallet goods, pallets, trees. Okay, so you buy the saplings and then you pick the breed of tree you would like. I'm thinking 250. They're 1,000 per. Wow, that's gonna cut a pretty big dent in the funds, but we still got to do it. So, and unfortunately, you have to buy it one pallet at a time. So we're on one pallet, two, 3, 5, 7. I think I'm at 9, 10. Okay. Come back and buy more if we need them. We're going to have a rows of tree saplings. How many did I actually buy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Just what I wanted. My guess was 250. We will see how it goes with that. There we go. Ooh, that was at a bit of an angle. Let's get these tunes rolling as well. Added a few songs to playlist. It's a work in progress. Took a few off. So, all right. And I just load up a palette here. There we go. And head over. At least the store's close to the field. If it were any further, I would have to put them on a trailer. So, I turn on GPS guided steering and auto width. It's saying 8 feet between rows. It's probably about right. So we'll go with that for now. And I need to set my cardinal direction. There we go. All right, and I'll do the first row. I'm pretty happy with that. Kind of adjusted over just a hair. Yeah, that's actually going to put them pretty close together, but I'm okay with that. We'll turn it on. Do we have to lower it? We do. Okay, let's get to where we want to start. There you go. Lower it, and there's the first one. So now we'll just drive it out in rows. This is going to make them a little too close together. Yeah, the auto width did not serve me well on that one. We'll get to the end of the row and then we can adjust it out wider. I don't think they need to be as far apart as they're being planted down the line, so let's try and give ourselves some more width. Let's go. See what that looks like. I'm not seeing a width difference. I mean, I could adjust it manually, but I'd like for it to be even. We're gonna get a whole pallet per row? No. That's about as far as I want to go. So maybe the adjustment did not take because it was turned on. Try, see what that looks like. That's still not very far apart. $20 feet seems. Is that really 20 feet? Okay. Let's go maybe 30. 35. That's about right. I'm going to go with that. All right. Okay. That didn't quite go as planned. All right. We'll get it worked out. How did it drop those? Is there only one tree left and it put it at the end? Okay. That'll work. Lift this, go get another pallet. I may have gone a little further than I wanted to. There you go. Yeah, I'm good with that. Alright. Oh, can't turn if I've got the GPS on. It really would be nice if you could load a couple pallets of trees, but it is what it is. That was the first row. We'll start here. You can start a little earlier. There you go. So it'll just make for nice rows of trees. Everything's lined up. Nice and neat. Now the question is, at this width, am I going to get 13, 14, 15 rows? Probably. Probably will. And it's almost 20 trees. It kind of gets a little narrower, so we'll see how it all works out. Just kind of have to judge it, see if you can fit another tree. I don't think there's any. Well, when you plant by hand, there's a distance from the nearest tree requirement, but I guess you could plant these smack right up on top of one another. It'd make it a pain to cut them down, for sure. It'll be a good 6 months in game before you see a real change in the growth state on these. I want to say these trees have 4 growth stages. Just going to pop one at the end here. There you go. At least it's already online. Yeah, this will make a pretty doggone good tree stand here. Oh, almost ran straight into the train. Like I saw it coming and my brain just didn't say brakes as early as it should have. And these are all spruce trees, so they're going to be the tallest and highest yield tree, I believe. Pines may be very similar, but there you go. Just keep it moving. Get the trees in. I have no idea on a tree count for what we did cut down, but if we're getting 250 to like maybe 300, I don't think we're gonna get 300 trees in here, but 250, I think it's definitely a possibility. Then it'll be a good yield on the harvest when it comes around. should get to the point where we can do a full pallet per row. So that'll work out. And even if it leaves like a gap next to the lake, we can come with a pallet and just drive up the side of the lake. That'll be fun. I'm pretty sure I bought spruce trees. So would suck if they were all like, these are all like decorative trees that you can't really make any money on. Having one tree left over every time. Right. And that in and of itself right there is 60 trees planted. Come on. All right. Yeah, man. It's pretty quick. It's definitely faster than trying to plant them by hand. Doing a little texting and driving at the moment is probably not the best idea, but be all right. Try to start a little earlier, see if I can get this extra tree in. Oh, there we go. We have enough room to get them all. Maybe, maybe not. Is the music still too much, Rookie? Should I pull it down some, you think? Can I squeeze one more in? I probably shouldn't. Alright. We will. Oh! Almost put it in the lake there, y'all. Alright. A little time consuming, but definitely going to be worth it in the end. Oh yeah, we're definitely going to fit 250 here. This row will make 100 trees. I bought 13 pallets. Yep, it's That's 260. I think we'll have no problem fitting them. We might not even fool with that area up on the hill because it's just a pain in the butt. We'll paint it, maybe go in there, and we could landscape it, like raise it and create a steep slope and put a shed there or something if we need more storage space. So that's a possibility. Might be a good plate. Well, no, I decided I wasn't going to put in lime production because I can't sell the lime. That's a real pain in the butt. You get in the whole pallet this row. I may have overdone it on the width between rows, but I think a little further apart is probably better than too close when it comes to cutting them down. Come on. There we go. All right. Oh, are we gonna get them all this time? Still just feel like that's too close. Oh, oh, tree saved me. Couldn't turn because of the GPS. There you go. Looks like we may wind up with a gap down here at this end, and we can stick some trees in there maybe. Oh. a little slow going on the speed, but it's still quicker than planting a crop in a field this big, a traditional seed crop. It's the going back and forth, having to pick up the pallets, really, that kind of makes it a little more time consuming. Ah, in the lake. Oh, saved it. It did not want to put the tree in the ground. Oh. There it goes. All right. About maybe halfway across the field. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think the 260 will do us well. We may wind up getting 1 or 2 pallets more. We'll just see where we end up when we're out of trees. All right. Booking it. All right. Yeah, we may be fighting this pallet issue the rest of the way because now the side closest to the road is narrowing up. We'll just fit them in where we can. I'm really hoping that this tree field does not lag out the game when they start growing though. It's a lot of trees. But we took down a lot of trees, so hopefully it works out. So it is May of year 2. We'll put a note down, so it'll be May of year 4. They should be fully mature. And we'll likely have to upgrade the tree harvester to cut them down. Oh, let's take this and plant this one tree somewhere. It'll kind of be out of the way, maybe. How far down did we go on the first row? Kind of felt, yeah, took it all the way to the end. No real good spot. Let's just go up to this last row and drop this tree in, even though it'll be kind of close. And then hopefully we can do full pallets. So, well, they're pretty evenly spaced. All right, we'll just keep up with what we've been doing. All right. Really bumpy field apparently, because it is throwing this tractor all over the place. try this a little different. Just put the new tree at the beginning of the next row. There you go. All right. Can't even count the rows now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, they fade out. I think there's 4 pallets left, so we'll probably wind up buying a few more. And what we can do when we come to harvest this is take down half the trees and then replant those, and then 6 months later take down, because we're going to get to the point where we have more trees than we need to feed the old sawmill. I'm just trying to get them staggered out a little bit so that we always have some trees to cut down. So if you keep them in a cycle, then you'll always have trees coming to maturity. And you can cut them down early. I mean, you won't get as much out of them, obviously, but if you need them, take them. No ABS. That could prove to be problematic. Oh, that thing's gonna be nasty. Oh man, and at Road Atlanta next week. Well, that's why you had to pay for another car there, Rook. Whoa, a little crazy. All right. Drop this one. There you go. Just trying to keep it somewhat neat. Not trying to plant trees on the road. Nice. Luckily, you can drive through the saplings and not damage them at this stage. Yeah, I think I'm going to need a few more pallets. Get as many packed in here as I can. All right. See if I can catch these two in about the right place at this end. Go about here. Drop one and boom. That worked out. Oh, nope. Too far. Oh, those are kind of close. That'll be okay though. Not particularly concerned with it. So for reference, I'm at about 30 feet apart. So hopefully I can remember that for the next time I go to plant, because this is pretty good spacing. They're evenly spaced rows to the same distance between the trees along the row, 30 feet. Yeah, we're definitely getting less trees per row at this point. So this time I have 3 left over. Touchdown, Georgia. That's what we like to see. See, what was it? It was a run. Kendall Milton punched right through there. Awesome. All right, I'm going to say about here. 1. Oh, maybe I waited too late. 2. Be right on the edge. 3. It worked. So we're gonna get some more pallets. I'm gonna get 4 more. That'll be 300 trees. Is that right? No. I got 13. 2 more pallets would be 300 trees. Let's see what this one does. We'll gauge it while we're over there. We're just shy of a pallet per row. And I can probably afford 5 or 6 more rows. We'll go with 5 and see what that does. 2 more maybe. Yeah, we'll go for it. Oh, didn't drop one. Go back and put one in. There we go. So here, well, let's drop these first. I got 4. One, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to start it right about here. All right. So at this point, I've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more rows ish. We'll go 5 pallets, and that'll just be what it is. That'll be a total of 18 pallets or 360 trees. That should be enough to keep me busy. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Regardless of what room we have left, that's going to be all I think that we're going to put in. There's a little bit of overlap. It's not quite a full pallet per row. And we can start right about here. (31-13) in the Georgia Tech game. 30 seconds to go in the third, so it's getting a little more comfortable, but you never can tell. Of course, I don't think Georgia Tech scored since the first quarter, so, or Georgia Tech has scored since the first quarter, maybe early in the second. Drop one more. Yeah, it looks like every row we're picking up one extra tree. If I can gauge this. We're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Drop it here. Oh, this one's going to be really close to the edge. There we go. Oh, they get too far away. Why is it not wanting to pick up a pallet of trees? There we go. All right. Getting to the point where I'll have to go back to the beginning of the row because it's hard to guess halfway down the field having enough space to plant all the trees in the pallet. Yep, now we have none left over in this pallet. Three pallets to go. So we can go cut down some trees, see what we have for products at the mill, and maybe cut some grass. So March, April, May, June. We don't cut till June, so we'll be doing tree work. We could skip into June and cut some grass. To see how the time. We're at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so I don't even know why I started here. Actually, this isn't the worst idea in the world, to be honest. Yeah. No way to know how many trees I'll have left over, though. We'll get them in the ground either way. All right. We'll have plenty of room to fit them all in. We actually will. We have room to put more, but I mean, 360 trees. That's probably plenty. Definitely more trees than was here in the first place, so. Maybe we can have enough money to get another production once we sell what is in the sawmill, or sell it, but actually we're delivering it to the roller coaster. So definitely need the metal, the iron furnace production. Go up and look at that. I'll have to buy a piece of land. I want to buy the piece of land that the mine is on. I don't need to own the mine, but the closer the iron furnace is to the mine, the easier it's going to be to take the ore over to have it, produce metal. So maybe there's some trees up there to take down as well. I don't know. And we can go take a look at the mine. We may have driven up there at the beginning of the stream series. I don't remember, to be honest with you. So maybe we can go take a look at that, see how expensive that piece of land is. Let's drop these for, yeah, I don't want to get too close here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to drop these 4 right here. And then we will put the other pallet on the other side of that little hump in the road. We'll be in good shape, I think. Alright, last pallet. Just pick it up and get it in the ground. I think it's going to look really cool as these are growing, though, because it'll just get thick. Alright, last pallet. Plenty of room. I thought 300 trees in this space would be pushing it. To be quite honest, I mean, I think I've done more spacing than I needed to do, but it's fine. Okay, so there's the 4 we just put in. Then I'll get on the other side of this bend in the road. Just so it stays reasonably clear. We could use the area off to the right as kind of a landing area. That could work to store trees that have been cut down. Pick them up with the trailer and then go drop them up there, because it's a good level spot on top of the hill. So we'll get creative with it with the landscape tool when I have the money to do it. We may be getting a little close. Back up a hair. All right. Looks like we'll have, can drop one more. Got 7 left over. I'm not sure how many was in that line, but there we go. All right, that's it for the trees, y'all. And we successfully stayed off the hill, which is what I wanted to do. So we'll figure out some way to nice that up a little bit. Be fine. Turn off the tree harvester. Without the PTO running, we should get a little more speed. All right. All right, let's go see what's going on with the mill. Maybe take a load of trees over just to keep it going. I believe, well, we can look and see how much it has with the production page. All right. So, sorry about that. Had something going off on my computer. We have 37,000 liters. I think if we cut down and take a load over, and then we can check the production and see what kind of products we have, we could deliver those to the roller coaster. Got a bit of a late start on the stream tonight. It might be a short one, so we'll get a few more things done. We'll definitely be having a long stream tomorrow, and I think that would probably be the best time to dig into maybe buying some land and putting in the iron furnace. So yeah, let's go ahead and get another load of trees. We may even be able to start clearing out some of the land. Is this my tree? No. But these are. Alright, we'll just continue to try and clear out a path around this section. Question is where? Oh, there it is. There's my tree harvester. I'd like to get a path cleared out around the outside edge and then start clearing with the subsoiler. I'm going to do it in the same style that I did the field we just planted in, where everything's kind of cleaned up. So let's see if we can get some trees taken down to get another load over to the sawmill. There we go. This one has the look of a tree that was probably too big to take down. This. Yep. All right. How much do I have around the other side? Looks like maybe a dead wood. Yeah. Get rid of that. So I think I can take, is this one mine? It is, it looks like. These should all go with the tree harvester. I don't see any more dead wood. So I'll get these other trees and drag them out. Then I'll cut down the big boy and pick everything up with the auto load trailer. Should work out. Oh, should work out okay. Oh, that fell weird. It's all right though. Oh. All right. There we go. pull out one more. I think this, we'll double check it right here. Make sure I can't get it with the harvester. I'll probably get a red band. Yeah. Can't cut it with this. But I can jump in and get this one. Then I'll come through and cut down those 2 big spruces by hand. And then we'll load everything up and take it to the mill just to make sure that we have production continuing. And then the next stream, we should be able to cut grass, take products to the roller coaster, progress into June so that we can cut grass. And then take products to the roller coaster and maybe look into the metal production. So, let's see. It did not fall. That's no bueno. Oh, how do we make it fall the way we want to now? Not that way. That was the wrong way. Oh boy. I've never had a tree I cut by hand not want to fall. Well, not one this big at least. How bad did I mess myself up? Not too bad. Okay, that'll work. There, that one did better. All right. So this guy. That's 10. A little too much. Got to keep them under 12. There you go. Perfect. Let's see. That's at 8. That'll work. Oh, too far. That'll do it. All right, let's get all these picked up and over to the mill. Don't expect this to be a full load, but it will be enough to keep the sawmill going. I don't know, it might get close to a full load. We have two big trees down here. That's another 6 pretty sizable logs. See if I can drive between them and get them both at the same time. All right. Kind of shoved that last one. All right. Yeah, that stump's being a bit of a pain. All right. Whoa. That one log has glitched multiple times. No, that wasn't the one. Well, we'll leave that one there for now. Apparently, when you've loaded a log with auto load and then it falls off the truck, it doesn't want to pick it up until you've driven a good distance away from it. So we'll just leave it there and pick it up next time. No worries. We get an eyeball on how many products we have at the sawmill. It may be worth taking some to the roller coaster now. Yeah, these logs are glitching pretty good. All right, get these in the water. That should be good. All right. Now the mill is up to 38,000, so it's obviously been doing some. We have some products, but I think it would probably do better to let this progress into June. Take those products to the roller coaster because it'll make a lot more overnight. And then we can do some grass cutting, and we'll do that in the next stream. Now, tomorrow I'm planning a much longer stream. Things just got busy today, and I wasn't able to get after it like I wanted to. So no big deal. We'll leave this one a little short. We'll just take this back over to the field, and I'll use the truck to get up to the house. And then first thing in the next stream, we'll progress into June. It'll make the grass ready. It'll also give us more productions. I want to go look at the mine, have a look around the mine, try and find a place near the mine to put an iron furnace and look at the costs associated with that production, because definitely going to need metal for the roller coaster. So that'll be good. And we've got maybe a couple more streams to get this plot cleared out. So yeah, it's definitely serving the purpose and feeding the sawmill. Like I said, we're not really selling any logs anymore, unless we just have a mass surplus of wood. But even at that point, it's better to make them into wood products and then sell those wood products. All right, hopefully nobody's coming. Alrighty, tons of upgrades we need to make and more productions. You know what I do want to do before we get done with this stream? I want to go look in town at the museum to see how it displays the collectibles we found, because there's 20 along the map, and at 50 grand a pop, we would be remiss to not try and find all of those. And it was somewhere over here. These are still houses. Maybe I'm a block off. Somewhere in here. Oh, is this it? Maybe? Nope, that's not it. Where did the museum go? Oh, there it is. I was one block off in both directions. Oh, yeah, probably not the best idea to be jumping the curb. The Wood Gallery, that's what it's called. We'll just park on the curb here. And I've managed to park directly in front of the door. Yeah, so there should be, oh, there it is. Yep, that's the one that we got, the fish. So there are enough collectibles to have one on each podium in here. And when you collect all 20 of them, that's worth a total of $1 million. So definitely want to keep our eyes out for those, for sure. I have no idea where they're at, and I really don't want to look up where they're at. I just want to, you know, maybe go look for them or just collect them as we come across them. But I don't want to just look up the list and go find all of them. That would be not as much fun. They should be all over town. So, a short stream but productive. We got all of the trees planted, so they are hard to see at this point, but after the first growth stage, you won't be able to see anything on the other side of them. So 360 trees planted in the field here. And we didn't even use all the space that we had, but I think we made the best use of the most usable space. That makes sense. So I think we're going to come up to the house. Just so I don't forget, I'm going to go ahead and progress into June, and then we'll call it a day. Jump out of the truck and go into June. Like I said, it'll be about 5 or 6 months before we see any kind of progress in the new trees. Farm Sim breaks it down into 4 growth stages. Well, there's then there's small trees, medium trees, I think tall trees, and then max height. So if we look off the hill over here, we're not going to see anything yet. It's still just going to look bare from this distance. Yeah, nothing going. But I think that's going to be it for this stream, guys. I appreciate everybody for coming and hanging out with me. Again, it was a short one, but productive. Had a lot of fun. And definitely be looking at a long stream tomorrow, um, and get a lot of stuff done because I mean it's just right on the edge. We're about to turn the corner and have enough money to do all the things we want to do. So it'll be good times. So until then, y'all take care, be good, and we'll see you tomorrow.